It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Checking out the Clippers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor, has the height of a power forward, the game of a small forward. Kenny, what does he give this team?
Scoring efficiency. You know, lots of threes, lots of free throws, lots of versatility.
Impressive skill level for his size, can shoot from a standstill and put the ball on the floor.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with a call, and we will see y'all later.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's a single game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And you know, for Los Angeles, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
It's not how you start, though. It's how you finish, right? So if they still got time to pull this all together and make some noise as the season goes along.
Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
That's good to know. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Dragic and Richardson. Their backcourt. Winslow and Olynyk fill up the forward spots. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Here's Richardson. Gallinari making his last shot. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Got that bucket in no time at all.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Pass to Winslow. The layup missed.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
They have plenty of ball handlers and athletes on this Heat's roster. Despite that, they play at a slow pace. That's just the team's MO.
Here's Olynyk. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. To end the run. No good from Dragic. Well, offensively, the Heat don't run, but they're not shy about gunning.
They don't run, but they shoot a lot of three-pointers. You need that shot to compete in today's game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and Miami calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course the Clippers just way behind.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Winslow kicks to Dragic. Miami no good on that time either.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Richardson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Winslow. Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Good rhythm from deep. Goran Dragic always more accurate when he's shooting under control.
Williams against Richardson. Williams with the ball. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by the Clippers. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about his team's game plan coming into the matchup. I addressed the shot blocking and the demoralizing effect that that team has, and he said that could be a factor psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is to play unselfishly, draw the help, and kick the ball to the open man. If we execute our offense well, we'll be fine. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach would be smart. Concentrate on shot selection and ball movement rather than tempo.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Los Angeles with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. Dion Waiters comes in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Waiters. Pass to Wade. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 5. Harrell, that's good.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
Here's Waiters after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Clippers leading by 5. Now Williams still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to Harrell. For the 3, Chandler. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Winslow. 11-point game his last outing. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Here's Adebayo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Now here's Williams. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Adebayo passes to Waiters. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Down low. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. A different look for Miami. Johnson comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Jones subbed in for Winslow.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw no good for Chandler. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, it's 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make different choices.
Clippers leading by 5. Here's Williams. Now the pass to Green. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Beverly against Wade, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trail by 5. The 17-footer, and there's another one for the Heat.
The mid-range jump shot has always been a staple of D-Wade's game.
Wade against Beverly. On the wing, Williams. And it's denied. Here's Harrell. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Williams against Waiters. Outside, Jones. Pass to Adebayo. Count the basket. Adebayo's got 6. Los Angeles leading by 3. Beverly finds Harrell. Over in the corner, Chandler. To the wing on the left. Beverly dishes to Harrell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And looking now at some numbers for Wade. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Now, here's Wade. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Here's Beverly to the middle from 7. Harrell laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams against Waiters. Williams kicks to Chandler. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Williams against Waiters. Pass to Wade. He's off on that one.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Here's Chandler. No good that time. Good work defensively by Jones. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And Mbaamute's checked in for Williams. Then for the Heat, Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Waiters. The Heat trail by 8. Dragic looking for an opening. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Green.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Harrell. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Alinari comes in for Green. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wilson Chandler. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 8-point game.
Well, Goran Dragic was selected as an alternate for the All-Star game last season. But this Miami Heat team still lacks star power.
Now here's Dragic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Here's Zubac. Basket counts. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game. And the fans here, they know it.
Now here's Richardson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Now here's Dragic. D right on him. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
To the left wing. Now, here's Zubac. Tight defense on him. It's stolen. Can they get it? Richardson, no luck.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Jones for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
we understand our potential can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, you know, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
Gallinari and Ba'amute are the forwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Gets it down to single digits. Richardson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Heat. Pass to Zubac. To the left side wing. Shamet. He's guarded by Dragic. Shamet. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Olynyk has the open look, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Kicks it to Mba'amute. Zubac with it. He's against Olynyk. Ball's knocked loose. Olynyk with the steal. Stolen by Zubac. His first shot coming late. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. They trail by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now here's Richardson. He's covered closely. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the Heat good for 2.
James Johnson can give you a little bit of everything. This time with the quick catch and fire.
The pass to Zubac. Right wing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Justice Winslow comes in for Derek Jones. The Heat trail by 9. Now here's Dragic. 5 points in the game. Richardson the pass to Olynyk. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch and shoot guy versus a pull up off the dribble shooter.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your mind set to be able to get yourself in position, get your feet right, and obviously shooting the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes it tends to what the defense gives you. And that is an art to see guys like Steph and those guys, Kevin Durant and LeBron, who's added that, to being able to be comfortable shooting the basketball off the dribble. That is the hardest part about shooting it, pulling up off the dribble versus catch and shoot.
So as a great shooter, you think that is just, that's the very top. Your admiration is very high for guys that can do that well.
Yeah, because you don't have time to get your feet set and get your mechanics right when the ball is in the air versus having it in your hand.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 5. Inside. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Winslow.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points in the win against Memphis.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Olynyk trying to break loose, and there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Dragic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. The Heat trail by 7. He kicks it to Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Olynyk. Bucket is good. Olynyk's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Zubac. To the paint, and stolen by Whiteside. Outside Dragic. In the corner, it's Richardson. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's good, 2 points. The Heat trail by 7. Timeout called, the Heat. Well, Luke Baamute, a defensive specialist out of UCLA.
You know, he's probably a natural small forward, but this is a guy that can defend literally 1 through 5. I mean, his offensive confidence has also grown through the years and starting to develop a reliable three-point shot, even making some plays from time to time off the dribble.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Jermichael Green comes in for Mbamute. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Heat, Wade comes in for Josh Richardson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Chandler after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. A shot by Williams, no good. There's Winslow. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Dion Waiters.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. He hits the second from the line. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
Now, here's Whiteside. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Phoenix. Winslow finds Whiteside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Pushing the action, Whiteside catches the defender a little out of position and draws the foul.
Steve, Hassan Whiteside, a fearsome finisher inside with his length. Talk about his offensive game for us.
Well, he's starting to develop a pretty good touch out to mid-range. He has soft hands, a little floater in there. Still, it's his dunking and finishing that keeps him in the highlight reels.
And the first one at the line is good.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. We've got plenty of great ball handlers in this game, but when you talk about the best of the best, Steve, who comes to mind? Great ball handlers in the league right now.
I think Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, James Harden, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker. Those are some of the names that stand out for me, and those are kind of the guards. But for me, now you're starting to see the Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guys at that size, Kevin Durant being able to handle the basketball. So those names are the kind of the names that stick out for me.
Now here's Wade. Here's Waiters. Green with the block.
One of JaMychal's strengths is his shot blocking. Whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he gets up quickly.
Well, Dion Waiters, one of those irrational confidence players. He can get his shot anytime, and he's never shy about it.
You're right. That can rub off on a team in a good and in a bad way. The confidence part is good, and at the same time, you want efficient offense, passing up good shots for great shots.
The first free throw is good. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Winslow. Knocks it loose. Whiteside dishes to Wade from 13. Another shot. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Free throw good, Lou Williams.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
Now here's Waiters. Passes to Adebayo. Here's Whiteside. The shot from the low post is good. Whiteside's got 8 points.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Steve, Doc Rivers easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins. One of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
Here's Wade. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, on the road, role players often have a harder time scoring. But on that night, it was just the opposite.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Hassan Whiteside said growing up, he never had a backup plan. He was going to be an NBA player. His huge size made that a pretty safe bet.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Miami also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. And you just don't see many players with the kind of length that Hassan Whiteside possesses.
Did you know on his tiptoes he can grab the rim with both hands, and he's pretty athletic for his size. Those physical tools just about off the charts.
Raiders against Williams. Johnson kicks to Wade. Over Green. Wade can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Chandler against Johnson. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Off the inbound, Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's the pass to Harrell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Robinson. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Dragic against Beverly. And it's Dragic off the drive. They get it back, and Whiteside stays right with it. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Following it up with the flush, Whiteside generates a lot of points off the putback.
Beverly the pass to Williams. Back to Beverly to the middle. And it's Harrell missing. Miami leading by 4. Dragic with a wide open look. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Beverly finds Williams. Back to Beverly. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Another steal. The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He's off on the first.
James Johnson, one of those do-everything guys you love to have. Brings in energy, physicality, and toughness.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Beverly, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Williams. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. Jermichael Green catches the defender out of position.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him.
You've got to love the journey Jermichael Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Gallinari, he's checked in for Chandler. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. Then for the Heat, Olynyk, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Dragic gets the bucket.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Kicks it to Harrell. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks, Doc. What's disappointed you out there so far?
A lot of things. Some of it was over turnovers, trying to do too much with the ball, but we didn't show up with any defensive intensity. And for us to win, we're going to have to do that.
We'll see if they can pick it up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Miami had some issues in the first quarter. They were on their heels immediately, at one point staring at a 12-point deficit in that opening period. In the second quarter, however, they were not the same team, turning the game upside down. They played smart, energetic basketball, and were able to blaze out to a 5-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. If they can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We return to Los Angeles now with a look at the Staples Center from high above the arena. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami, leading by 5. On the floor for Miami, Olynyk down low with Whiteside. Richardson and Winslow out on the perimeter. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot.
Impressive the way Whiteside is scoring here tonight. A sign of many great things to come.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dragic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It's Richardson on the wing. 5 points in the game. Olynyk can't hit. Whiteside gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 8. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 8 points.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Pass to Winslow. He kicks to Whiteside. There's Dragic with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
The dish now to Gallinari. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
The Heat leading by 7. Well, Heat fans, not the league's loudest, but they do show up.
They sell out the arena every night. They love their team, and it's a great place to play.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 10. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For Miami, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And a look here at the shot chart for Whiteside.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And the Heat call time here.
Last season, the Clippers had injury problems. 11 players missing a combined 264 games. Still had a winning record. Pretty impressive.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, the past month has been surreal. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now, here's Whiteside. 19 points in the game. Baamute with the steal. Gallinari attacking. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Gallinari's got 9.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Well, the Clippers with a league-high 37 different starting lineups last season. You've got to give Doc Rivers a lot of credit.
Yes, you do. And he gave a lot of the credit to his players. A lot of G League guys, two-way contracts. They battled all season long.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gallinari against Winslow. Back to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so Miami again turning it over. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second chance buckets with that relentless effort.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, it seems the Heat's identity is always built, Steve, on defense.
Physical and nastiness, part of the system, part of the culture in Miami.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Winslow with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the wing right side. Passes it to Richardson. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists in the game. Shamet, Richardson cover. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% from the line a season ago.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Johnson, he's checked in for Richardson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Heat leading by 5. Down low. Deflects the pass. Whiteside, good.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Wade passes to Johnson. Kicks to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Over Beverly. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 8 points for James Johnson. Clippers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Harrell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade is covering. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Now Wade. He has 6. And here is Olynyk. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beverly. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's Heat leading by 4. Now here's Winslow. Feeds it to Whiteside. It's deflected. Gallinari against Johnson. Pass to Harrell. Zubac finds Harrell. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 13 points for Kelly Olynyk.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Harrell against Olynyk. Three-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Chandler comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. And Miami with a change here too. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Heat making a change here. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Williams. He's got 12. From deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Now here's Williams. 15 points in the game. Back to Chandler. Williams against Winslow. The shot by Williams, no good.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Good ball movement here by Miami. That one goes. Count it. And it's 6 points for Justice Winslow.
Didn't really have a clear opening in there, but Winslow, an unstoppable force.
Chandler kicks to Beverly. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wade. Misses off the left iron. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Adebayo's got 12 in the game. Beverly against Wade. They get it again. The kick out to Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And Baamute's checked in for Jermichael Green. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Justice Winslow. Miami's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And stolen by Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Dragic gets the bucket.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Williams. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Williams passes to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Dragic finds Wade. Here's Adebayo. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. James Johnson, 4th.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
They use their athleticism, but also we have to look at they have a high basketball IQ on the defensive end. A lot of their blocks come from the help side.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat, and he sinks the second. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Wade against Williams. Wade with it. 6 points for him. Johnson left side. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Williams kicks to Harrell. The Clippers have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Harrell. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. That one misses. The Heat leading by 6. Johnson kicks to Dragic. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Adebayo. Now Whiteside. He's defended by Harrell. And they double up Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robinson's checked in for the Clippers. Temple comes in for Lou Williams. LA's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Robinson passes to Mbamute. Shamet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Mbamute. Over to the left wing. Here's Temple. He dishes it to Robinson. Over Johnson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for the Miami Heat. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gallinari and Mbamute are the forwards. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Mbamute. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch. Josh Richardson, a great story for the Miami Heat. A diamond in the rough. Taken with the 40th pick in the 2015 draft, he's become a cornerstone.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Smitty, with his impressive development, the Heat rewarded Richardson with a 4-year, $42 million contract in the summer of 2017.
A really good value for a full-time starter.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
To tie it up. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Here's Whiteside. It's tipped. The feed to Mbah-a-Moute. Basket good. Mbah-a-Moute has got 4 points in the quarter.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
One shot.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Zubac. Shamet. No good from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Johnson kicks to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Clock is at 3. From deep. Richardson, no luck. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. And Mbah-a-Moute drops them both. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Whiteside dishes to Dragic. Pass to Johnson. With the teardrop, that's good. He's 5 for 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shamet. Richardson covering. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Zubac It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
Winslow's checked in for Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari in the corner. Shoots over Winslow, and it's Gallinari missing.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
He'd have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. Right side, no good.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Passes it to Zubac to tie it up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Miami's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, but they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Gallinari. Tipped away. Stolen by Winslow. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Dragic. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's now 23 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Clippers trail by 4. Now the pass to Zubac. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot to the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. With the floater, offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. So he can't get either to fall. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Miami leading by 4. Winslow wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Williams kicks to Mbamute. Pass to Zubac. Over Olynyk. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Winslow finds Richardson. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Dragic the pass to Winslow. And here's Whiteside. Gallinari recovering. And that one, good. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside Dragic. He kicks to Richardson. Lets it fly. And the shot falls short this time.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And Steve Goran Dragic, the most improved player back in 2014. He led Slovenia to a gold medal at the 2017 Eurobasket tournament.
You know, one of the better European players of the last decade. A slashing penetrator, crafty finishing around the rim as well.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Passes to Zubac. On the wing, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Gallinari on the wing, covered by Winslow. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
The Heat leading by 4. Outside Dragic. Kicks it to Richardson. Hits the jumper in space.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
The Clippers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Williams against Richardson. The pass to Zubac. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Richardson. He feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Important time in the game. Whiteside showing the confidence to take things into his own hands.
Richardson against Williams. Gallinari outside. It's over Winslow. And it's Gallinari missing.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Harrell, he's checked in for Mbamute. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout called, the Heat. They're in front by 4. 1:36 left in the 4th. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And the Clippers making a change here. And Mbaamute's checked in. Now Dragic to the middle. Here's Whiteside. Gallinari with the rebound.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Dragic dishes to Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mbamute.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Richardson kicks to Dragic. Here's Whiteside. Here's Adebayo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Dragic. 4 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 7.
I mean, tremendous quickness off the pick and roll. Goran Dragic will run this on you all day.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 7. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded closely. And here is Olynyk. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Goran, what has been the key to the success of this team lately and the key tonight?
In the last 2 games, everybody is playing for each other. You know, we're sharing the ball, we are active in defense, and we run. I think so. Last 2 games, that was the key. Everybody was involved, everybody was shooting the ball well, and here's the result.
Yeah, everything's working really well for you right now. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.